Welcome in. Welcome in. We are here starting a new Big Cotter football season. Jimothy Cotter on the phone right now talking to his son, threatening to beat him if he doesn't block in this game for the Big Cotters. Let's take a look at how the Big Cotter roster looks ahead of the opening night game. Here we are. Everyone's face looks like identical because the Madden faces are ridiculously terrible. But here is the team. We've got an X-Factor quarterback, Mike Farmer here. Got some superstar receivers, Holvey and Smith. Got a great tight end in Tim Wallace. Offensive line is pretty good. Nathan Gupta is the biggest weak point. No question about it. Got a stud left tackle, though, in James Kennedy the fourth. And even got big boy Matt Welsh as the fullback. On defense here, loaded defense for the Big Cotters. Linebacking play, it's going to be fantastic here. Brady Lang, middle linebacker, captain of the defense. Got an amazing secondary. Look at the two corners here. Me, Joel as the corners. Got Jackson at strong safety, Drew at free safety. Connor's going to play in the nickel. And Troy Williams is going to be the big boy on the inside alongside Austin Cotter. And pass rush, Nate Reed, good player. Special teams, got Jordan Elliott, pretty good kicker. Greg Terry's going to be the punter because, Jordan Elliott's a better overall punter, but it always fucks it up. Like, if I put this kicker and punter as the same person, they always just sign some random guy, so I'm just going to make two different ones. We got Kieran handling the kickoff and punt return duties. And we have Jordan handling the kickoffs, and Matt Welsh will be the long snapper. And then we have, like I said, Connor Rourke's going to be our slot corner. Our rush ends are going to be Kieran and Nate. Actually, Ben Keefe is a higher overall rush end, so we're going to make him the rush end with Nate Reed. Rush D tackle, Troy Williams. Sub linebacker is just going to be Brady Lang. Our slot receiver, I should actually probably put CJ in the slot because he's the fastest. And there's our running backs. That's the one change I'm going to make to the depth chart. So let me do that, and then we'll get into it. Yeah, he's the highest overall. And then we'll put... Who did I pass? Yeah, wait, we'll make him second. There we go. All right, we're ready to go. Big Cotters versus Ravens. I'm bald, nice. Yeah, I just had to pick some random faces. Here we are. I don't think it lets me go to like a neutral thing for the game, but I know how to do it once we get into it. So what unis are we rocking with? Doesn't really matter because we're the fucking Jets uniforms, which fucking sucks. Enhanced play call. Yep, those are our playbooks. And our first choice is definitely going to be kickoff. We want that second half ball. And, we want to be with the win for our second choice. So there we go. And we are ready to go. Thursday night football, first game of the season. Literal first game of the season. Big Cotters at Ravens, despite us being branded the Jets. We're just going to pretend we're the Big Cotters because Madden's game is really fucking terrible. Battle of the wide receivers there. Corners. Got a good cornerback secondary matchup. Ravens got a good cornerback duo. Big Cotters is the best corner duo in the league with Salen and Tosk. No question about it. M&T Bank Stadium. Let's go. We'll skip this bullshit. Big Cotters are kicking off, so they will defer to the second half. Let's go to Super Sim. I forget how to do this. It is jump forward, I think. Or does this go into like the sim if I do this? Hold on. Oh, speed. I gotta go to speed. Slow. Watch each play from the broadcast camera angle. So we'll just go to the next quarter. Here we go. Big Cotters kicking off the season with the revamped football roster, looking to bring home their first championship in any of the three sports. Their quest for the Super Bowl starts now. Ravens will start around the 23. John Harbaugh, not a huge fan of that kickoff return. Going to be tough to contain Lamar Jackson because he's just a glitch in this game, even though he's definitely not as good as a 96 overall in real life, but it is what it is. Big Cotter's got a tough task ahead of him. Here we go. Bunch of stars on the field. It's going to be tough to see who's who. I got to learn the numbers for the defense. I'll learn them as the games go on. Oh, man. Lamar Jackson fooled everyone there on the read option, and he's going to pick up 23. Connor Rourke with the tackle. God damn it. I did 8-minute quarters for this. Come on, we got to contain Lamar. Make him throw the ball. Wide open tight end. 15-yard gain. Mark Andrews already running all over the Big Cotter defense. Jim Cotter is pissed. Jim Cotter is not very happy. Let's skip this bullshit replay. We don't care about you, Lamar. Come on, defense. Let's go. This is a 92 overall defense. Get your head in the game. There's a little slant. Is that Kamara? Kamara signed with the Ravens? Yeah, this is like a year in the future because I had to like go through the next year in the calendar because we did like 1 year already. So there might be a few new players. 2nd and 4. Let's go, Big Cotter D. Now wide open. Kamara, he's going to get inside the 15. What a brutal start for the defense. I believe 98 is Troy. Hold on, let me learn the numbers on the D. Hold on. I'm exiting after this play so I can go over defensive numbers so everyone can see what number they are. There's a nice tackle. Love to see that. All right, let me do that. Who tackled? Nate Reed with the tackle on that one. Let me go to game stats and just make sure everyone knows what number they are, because that would have probably been smart to do at the beginning of the game. And I'm not checking the chat, so maybe you were all yelling at me to do that. Defensive. All right, so Nate Reed is number 93. Joel is number 31. Connor is 27. Kieran is 92. Owen is 88. Jackson is 20. Theo is 98. Drew is 30. And Handel is 36. So those are the defensive numbers. So just keep an eye out for yourself, I guess. Come on, need a stop here. 2nd and 9. Get a piece of paper. That's a good call. You know what? That's a really good idea. Not going to lie. What are you? That's a good question. I guess you haven't been in a play yet. Give me 1 second. I'm going to write down everyone's numbers so that I can actually like call out who makes all the plays. So just give me like 2 minutes. let's make sure I can get everyone's number, because, yeah, Brady and Ben weren't in the game stats. Oh, depth chart. Here's the right way to go so that we can see everyone's number. So let's start with the offense real quick. Just get everyone down. Mike is 12. Got that down. Running backs, I got to differentiate them. So Greg is 26. Connor is... Fuck this, dude. I don't mean to click that. Connor's 22. And Jordan is 28. I'm 2. Okay. Should have done this before the game, but quick game delay. Matt Welsh, the fullback, is 43. Wide receivers, Sam's 33. CJ is 15. Kieran is 81. Jackson is 19. Theo is 87. And Drew is 11. Okay, tight ends. Tim is 24. Troy is 84. And Brady is 85. All right. Left tackle, Ivy is 77. I do not care about the backup tackles, so I'm not even going to write them down. The backup linemen can fuck themselves. They're terrible. Cotter is 71. Remember the number 71, because he's likely going to blow a fuck ton of blocks this year. He's shit. Pitchford is 60. Gupta is 62. And Yasinag is 63. All right, the offense is completed. Let's make sure we get the defense down, because this is going to be more important. 93 is Reed. Wallace is 96. Van S is 88. And Welsh is 94. All right. Troy is 90. Austin Cotter is 99. So I think I was wrong when I said 98 was Troy. That is not correct. Linebackers. Theo is 98. There we go. Kieran is 92. Brady Lang is 51. Evan Ingram is 35. Jake Hansen's number. There you go. Sam will probably get in, so I'll write his number down, because they always love to rotate linebackers. And then Keefe is 48. Already wrote them down. Corners, I am 13. Joel's 31. I already know that. And Connor is 27. I already know that. What's CJ on defense? He's 21. Safety, 30 is Drew. '20 is Jackson. And last but not least, the Big Cotter's shittiest relief pitcher. Maybe he'll have more luck at safety. Michael Handel. All right, that'll do it for the numbers. Let's get back to the game, because that was way too long of a delay. I'm a slow writer. And here we go. Back to the action. Need a 3rd and 12 stop here. I didn't mean to click sim to next play, but that's what we got. 3rd and 12. Jackson gets it to Andrews for a touchdown. Unbelievable. They just marched down the field on this opening possession. I mean, that's just pathetic by this Big Cotter defense. Third and 12, too. That's something that Big Cotter G's got to stop. I am not going to do jump to next play from now on. We're going to the next quarter. Justin Tucker's extra point is good. It's really hard to see if the kicks go in. I don't know why they do them at this angle, but it is what it is. Look at those numbers by Lamar. And he had the 23-yard read option run, too. Time for the offense to step up. They've got a superstar X-Factor quarterback in Mike Farmer, 92 overall receiver, 90 overall running back, 88 overall tight end, 90 overall left tackle. There's no excuses for this offense not to be a top 5 offense in football this year, as they'll start at the 25 on a touchback. Mike Farmer's going to rock number 12. Pay homage to former Big Cotter quarterback Wes Lunt. Strong-armed field general is what his archetype is. He's like a 94 field general and a 93 strong arm. First snap, they're going to throw. And that ball is to Tim Wallace, the tight end, for 7 yards. First completion of the year. Who is our DC? That's a good question. Our offensive coordinator is Caleb Cotter, so our defensive coordinator has got to be someone else. Second and 3. Still not going to run. That ball is thrown to Kieran Tawari for a first down, 15-yard catch. Sorry, I got to look down at my sheet now to learn everyone's number. A gain of 15. Caleb is both. That's a good call. Caleb is both our coordinators. Big Cotter offense already marching down the field. Bad start for both defenses. Let's go. Let's see if we can get Greg Terry involved in the run game. No. Throwing the ball again. Tim Wallace is going to be near a first down. He's probably going to be a yard short. 2nd and inches. Mike Farmer, 3 of 3 for 32 yards so far. Tim Wallace, the recipient of 2 of the catches so far. At the Ravens' 44-yard line. And that ball is fucking intercepted. Picked off, and he breaks a tackle and gets it back beyond the 40. Julian Love with a pick after the 3 for 3 start. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line. He went for it looking for Sam Holvey, and he just underthrew it a little bit. It's got to get that one higher over the defense. Sam ran a good route, was there. He just missed the throw. And the Ravens retake over. Not a great start in this Thursday night football game. And that one by Kamara. Nice tackle there by Evan Ingram. Number 41, Alvin Kamara, the ball carrier. Really nice pickup there. Gain of 1. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9. Jim Cotter looking at his iPad. Knows this defense needs a stop here. Hand off to Kamara, blown up, but he breaks the tackle, and finally a gang tackle there. Ben Keefe was the one to bring him down, and it's 3rd and 8. Likely going to throw here. They rush him, and he finds Kamara for a first down. 2 guys had him behind the line, and he slipped it to Kamara. How does that happen? Unbelievable. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. I mean, look at this. 2 guys go at him, and then Connor is right there. He had it read. He had Kamara covered, and somehow The ball got there, and he just ran past him. Jackson's going to take off, and he's pulled down by Brady Lang. Nice tackle. He will gain 5, but a nice tackle there. 2nd and 5, Ravens driving again. Kamara, there's another nice tackle. Brady Lang has awoken. Quiet start on the first drive for Lang. He's got back-to-back tackles, forces a 3rd and 5. Jackson drops back. The throw is knocked away by Joel Salin. And it's 4th and 5. Great coverage on that play by Joel. Lockdown Big Cotter corner. This Big Cotter secondary is going to be a problem this year, as here comes Justin Tucker. 53-yard field goal attempt. The kick is up, and it is good. 53-yard field goal for Justin Tucker. That hurts. I was hoping he would miss that, but he barely squeaks it in the uprights. Big Cotter offense has work to do. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore. Joel Island has returned, but the Ravens do get a field goal. Cotter D's got to be better. Cotter offense needs points here. First quarter clock already winding down, 1:08 to go. Mike Farmer started off so well, 3 of 3, 32 yards. Cotters have not gone to the run game at all so far. 90 overall running back with Greg Terry, and they've thrown 4 passes so far on 4 plays. Here goes the run game, and Greg Terry will pick up 4 on his first rush of the 2022 Big Cotter season. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6. Nice pass. The slant works. First down. C.J. Smith, welcome to the ball game. Fantastic throw by Mike Farmer there. Slipped it in there for a first down. Never seen so many white males on a football team. That is facts. But hey, this team is Super Bowl bound. Mike Farmer drops back, held it for too long, and he goes down. Come on, man. Get rid of the football. Matt Judon with a sack, and an 11-yard sack. That is costly, as that'll end the first quarter. 10-0 Ravens after 1. Not the first quarter the Big Cotters envision, that is for sure. Got to get rid of that football. I mean, there's no excuse for that sack. That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Ravens 10, Jets nothing. 10-0 Ravens. We'll take a quick breather, analyze that first quarter. Just nothing went right for the Big Cotters there. I mean, the pass game's working for them a little bit, other than that bad read by Farmer on the pick, obviously. Defense has just made some really boneheaded plays. And no one's really stuck out. Brady Lang off to a pretty solid start. Connor Rourke, that was an unbelievable miscue on the Kamara completion on 3rd down. Joel looks good, though. The secondary overall looks good. A lot of their completions have been slants and little shorter plays. But not a good first quarter. Got to pick it up here in the second. Need a good drive here, and not off to a good start, as they'll start the second quarter, 2nd and 21. And a little dump off, and Greg Terry's going to get nowhere. 2-yard gain, 3rd and 19. He is going to have to air this one out. Farmer, another dump off, and it's going to be a loss of yardage. And here comes Greg Terry, the punter, after Greg Terry, the running back. Can't go anywhere. What a shit start. Mike Farmer is the check down master. Not master, though, because it doesn't work at all. Greg Terry bringing his boot out. Will punt it away for the Big Cotters. Here's the punt. Pretty good punt. And the Cotters have that one snuffed out. 1-yard punt return there. It was Joel Salin and Evan Ingram that were right there to make the tackle. Cotters need a 3-and-out desperately right here. Lamar drops back, gets a ton of time, and Kamara drops that one. Cotters catch a little bit of a break there. Pretty good throw. Kamara just couldn't get his hands on it. 2nd and 10. Come on, defense. Can we have some pass rush, please? First down. Willie Snead, first down. Come on, man.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Alvin Kamara, all the room in the world, a first down. Tackled by, who was that? Drew Spalding. Actually, Michael Handel made the tackle there. Big Cotters. No. Little check down. Goes nowhere. Nice tackle made by Drew Spalding on that one. And it's a loss of 2. Tackle for loss, Drew Spalding. Jim Cotter finally loves it. We'll take that. We'll take that. It'll bring up a 3rd down, 3rd and 7. 5-yard gain. This is a huge play. Cotters need a stop right here. Have to have a stop. Huge 3rd down. Come on, Cots. Defense needs to step up here. Pass rush has been a joke. And it's intercepted, and that might be 6. Picked off by Brady Lang, and a touchdown, Big Cotters. 10-6, Brady Lang with the read of the century and a pick 6. Unbelievable. That is an unbelievable read on that check down to Kamara. We have to see this one again. Jackson looking to check it down. Brady Lang just jumps it perfectly, times it. I mean, unbelievable play. And no one is there to stop him. And this is a brand new football game. 10-7 after the Elliott extra point. What a play by Brady Lang as he gets dapped up on the sideline there. First touchdown of the season for the Big Cotters. And that one kicked into the end zone and a touchback. Ravens will start at the 25. This is a brand new game. It looked like the Ravens were stomping all over the Big Cotters. And that pick 6 changes the course of how this one is going. Plenty of time here in the second. A stop and another score. And this game will be either even or Big Cotter lead heading into the locker room with the Big Cotters receiving the second half kickoff. But a lot of time left in the second. Lamar, great throw. Willie Snead first down. Kyle Tosk on the coverage.
That's good for a Baltimore Raven. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard
First and
line.
10. Jim Cotter loving it. Kamara with the carry, picks up 3. Theo Coley with his 3rd tackle of the ball game.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Lamar Jackson breaks the tackle. Theo Coley had him wrapped up, and he stiff-armed the fuck out of him for the first down. He's got 34 rush yards. Wreaking havoc on the Big Cotters. I mean, come on, Theo. You're letting fucking Lamar Jackson stiff-arm the fuck out of you. 1st and 10, right around midfield. Lamar, little slant play, broken tackle, and there's going to be a flag. Who's this going to be on? Holding on the Ravens. Call that thing back. And it is going to be 1st and 11 for the Big Cotters. Holding downfield, not on the line of scrimmage. So it'll only be 1st and 11, not 1st and 20. Handoff to Kamara, and a tackle for loss. That is Jackson Rydell. What a play by Rydell. 3-yard loss, 2nd and 13. Empty backfield. Fires. Knocked away by Joel Salin. Great start to the campaign for cornerback Joel Salin. Joel Island is here. 3rd and 13. Lamar knocked away by Tosk. And the Big Cotters will get the ball back. Great defensive possession. They do get aided by a holding call, but they make good use of it. Here comes the punt. It is Kieran, and he will bring it to about the 19. 2:15 to go here in the first half. Cotters looking to, at the very least, even up this game. Would love another touchdown. Offense has been very shaky so far. Need a good 2-minute drill right here. Come on, Farmer. This is Greg Terry has not had much action in this game. It's probably going to be throw time. Mike Farmer takes off. He's got a first down and more, and he's over the 35-yard line to the 36, 16-yard run by Mike Farmer. That is quite the play call by Jim Cotter. Mike Farmer, not the speediest. I think I gave him like 70, 72 speed, but that'll work. 2-minute warning here in the first half. 10-7 Ravens. Cotter's driving. Good start to the drive. Farmer drops back, fires, and that'll be Sam Holvey's first completion of the season as the Big Cotters go no huddle, 2nd and 2. Farmer looks to throw. Lot of time. He won't get rid of the football. Finally does. And what a throw! C.J. Smith to the 25. That was an absolute dime by Mike Farmer. Took all the time in the world. Great blocking by the offensive line and delivered a perfect throw to C.J. Smith. We need to see the replay of that one. I mean, this is an unbelievable throw. Pretty good coverage there by the Ravens, but he just dropped it right in his hands. Big Cotters have a golden opportunity to score. Farmer looking to throw again. Dumps it off. Sam Holvey will pick up about 5. Minute 9 to go. Little bit of fighting by Nathan Gupta there, and the Big Cotters will burn their first timeout, not their final timeout, as they have reached the red zone here. 2nd and 4, so it was a 6-yard completion for Holvey. 59 seconds. Empty backfield. Farmer throws, and Kieran runs backwards and gets nothing. And the second timeout called by the Big Cotters. I don't know what that was. And it's 3rd and 4. Would love a touchdown. Would love to not settle. Farmer throws. It's caught inside the 5. Kieran Tiwari makes up for the last play, but there's an injury to Nathan Gupta on the offensive line. 1st and goal, Big Cotters. The team doesn't really care about Gupta's injury at all. He's shit anyway. It looks like he'll come back into the game as he's just on the bench, not heading to the locker room. I believe the backup left guard is Matt Welsh, or right guard. Throw. Touchdown, Big Cotters. They lead. Tim Wallace, first offensive touchdown of the year. 13-10 Big Cotters, and the sideline loves it. Great throw, great play call. Wallace trots in. Big Cotters lead 14-10 after the abysmal start. And they're going to get the ball to start the second half. If they can hold for 46 seconds on defense, they're going to have a chance to break this one open. Jim Cotter, loving it, high-fiving everyone. Not his son, though. Austin Cotter sucks. Kickoff short of the end zone, runs it back out, and breaks a tackle, but there's a flag down. This could be a hold, and they could be calling this return back, and it is going to be a hold on the return team. Ravens will head back to their own 21, and they'll have to go 79 yards if they want 7. and still a lot if they want 3. Big Cotter defense has to hold for 41 seconds. Lamar, though, throws on the run. Probably a bad decision because he only gets about 5, and the clock keeps running. He should have ran out of bounds there. 20 seconds. Motions over the tight end. 15 seconds. Lamar, little short throw. They're going to be forced to use a timeout here as they're only to the 35 with 10 seconds. They need a deep ball here, and Lamar Jackson is not great at throwing the deep ball. He's just going to check down to Kamara. Kamara doesn't even get out of bounds. They may just let it run out. Or did he? He did get out of bounds. Didn't look like it, refs. You can fuck yourselves. Likely won't matter, though. This could be the last play of the half. 6 seconds. Lamar on the run. Fires deep. And knocked away. That'll be the half. Big Cotters will take a 14-10 halftime lead into the locker room. After trailing 10-0 to start the ball game, they get a pick 6 from Brady Lang and a touchdown by Tim Wallace, trailing in both offensive categories, yet leading at half, as we'll take a quick breather at halftime. There is no scores to check around the league because this is the Thursday night game. But Big Cotter Nation got to be feeling pretty solid about that first half, knowing they'll get the ball to start the second half. And we got a lot of viewers, too, which is quite good. Here's the other matchups here in Week 1. Big Cotter's playing a division with the Patriots, Dolphins, and Bills. So let's see their matchups. Dolphins get the Texans, Patriots, Panthers, and I didn't quite see who the Bills were playing. We don't care about the highlights. Let's exit already. I don't even think it lets me do that. It just makes me watch the halftime. I'm pressing every button imaginable, so we just got to let them show the highlights. Big Cotters 14-10. How about that pick 6 by Brady Lang? That could be one of the plays of the season. As we will get into the second half, Big Cotters will receive the football. Everyone's talking about fucking Michigan athletics in the chat, which is pissing me off, so shut the fuck up, everyone. Please shut up. No one cares about Michigan football. Here we go, Big Cotter time. Tucker will kick it off to Tawari. The Big Cotter offense will come back out after a really good drive. Yes, please shut up. We don't care about Michigan football. That will not be a topic of discussion during the Big Cotter game. Mike Farmer is going to go down. I mean, what the hell was that? Terrible blitz pickup there as Julian Love comes in from the left side. And Mike Farmer had no shot. Greg Terry just ran away from the play. Greg Terry has to pick up Julian Love there, and instead he runs a flat route. That's true. It was a screen pass, you're right. Second thoughts. I thought Greg was just running away from the play because he stood there like he was going to block for a second. Big Cotter's big third down now, 3rd and 17. Farmer drops back, throws deep towards the middle, and it looked like there could have been PI there, but maybe they ruled it uncatchable. It wasn't the greatest throw, but man, there was some contact there between receiver and defensive back. But instead, Greg Terry will punt it away. Ravens will start at the 38.
Tariq Cohen on the return. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
Lamar Jackson comes back onto the field. That is literally 50 years to throw the football, and all he can do is dump it off to his running back for 4. We will gladly take that.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 43-yard line.
And that is likely going to be a first down. Yes, it is. Barely gets over the line. First down at the 49.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
There goes Lamar, but a nice tackle by, who is that? Jackson Rydell. 7-yard gain, but a nice tackle. Looked like Lamar could have had 20 or 30 there. 2nd and 3. Kamara may not have gotten it. He didn't. He only got 2. It's going to be 3rd and inches for the Ravens here. Austin Cotter with the tackle. Can they stuff him? Lamar's going to take it himself, and he barely got it. Great effort by the defense. Brady Lang was in there. 48. Who's that? Ben Keefe was in there, but he barely reaches over the line. Jim Cotter pissed off about it. 1st and 10. I want to see this again. They had a chance to stuff him. He just barely got over the line. Credit where it's due to the defense on that play. They sold out. 1st and 10 from the 40. Lamar finds Andrews, and he breaks a tackle. He breaks an air tackle, pretty much. And he picks up 9 yards. Not a great defensive possession so far from the Cotters. Hand off to Kamara. He's got a hole, and he's inside the 20. Jackson with the tackle. Kamara's got 29 yards on 9 attempts. So not a good game for him, but that is his best run of the day, and Jim Cotter is fuming. Red zone time for the Ravens. Cotter's got to hold him to 3 here. Come on, Cotter defense. Need a stand. And what a tackle by Ben Keefe. They tried a jet sweep with Willie Snead, and Ben Keefe was having none of it. 3-yard loss. 2nd and 13 as Caleb Cotter, Jim Cotter's black son, goes over the plays with him. Does Big Cot play? Yes, he does. He's the D tackle and left guard. Kamara is not going to pick up much. 5-yard gain, 3rd and 8. Huge play in this football game right here. Lamar, he's got a lot of space, but he decides to throw instead, and it's complete in front of me. I've got to be better on that one. Devin Duvernay just came right back to him, and it's a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
I thought Lamar was going to run this. He probably had a touchdown if he ran that ball, to be honest. And a sack. Brady Lang. Brady Lang have an opening game. 2nd and goal. He's got a sack, he's got a pick 6, and he's got 3 tackles. Early candidacy for Defensive Player of the Year. Ravens have it at the 7. Lamar to Kamara. And it is, who's 30? Drew Spalding making the tackle. Loss of a yard. His 2nd tackle for loss. Actually, they're going to give the credit to Theo Coley on that tackle. I thought it was Drew. And it's 3rd and goal. This could be a huge stand. This is a huge play. Cotter defense has been very bad on 3rd down so far in this game, but this is a big one. 3rd and goal from the 8-yard line about. 14-10 lead, 40 seconds here in the 3rd. Snap. Lamar drops back, fires to Kamara, but he's tackled by Troy Williams. 4th and goal, and the Ravens will have no choice but to bring out Justin Tucker. What a huge tackle by Troy Williams. If he breaks that tackle, he scores with ease. Troy Williams pulls him down. Brady Lang was in the area as well. And they are going to kick the field goal. No choice. 4th and goal. Should be a chip shot. 27-yard attempt is good. 14-13 Cotters with 7 seconds left in the third. And they can attempt to run clock now. They haven't ran the ball much in this game, but now's the time to get Greg Terry involved.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Kieran will take a knee in the end zone.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 25.
Cotters take over at the 25. They run the ball and get nothing. No gain for Terry. He's only got 2 rushes in the game. Cotters heavily favoring the pass game, which is not really what I selected in the playbook or in the scheme. I can't remember what scheme I chose, but it wasn't like an air raid scheme. It wasn't. So, interesting decision by Caleb. 14-13 Cotters after 3. Third quarter, not much happened other than that really long Ravens drive, but the Big Cotters had a huge stop there, a couple of big plays, the Brady Lang sack, and then the Troy Williams 3rd down tackle to stuff Kamara for a tackle for loss was huge. And now it's time to finish this off. 2nd and 10, Big Cotter offense will have it to start the 4th. 14-13 lead. Here we go. Farmer looks to throw, and he just checks it down to Wallace, and that's going to be a gain of 1. Really bad drive. Farmer settles for nothing there. 3rd and 9. Don't want to give the Ravens the ball back immediately on a 3-and-out, only down 1. Farmer, another check down to Greg Terry, and they're going to punt. Questionable decision making. I would have liked Farmer to at least take a shot there on 3rd down. And instead, he settles for the check down to Terry. And the Cotters will punt it away. The other version of Greg Terry will come out to punt. Ravens will get it back with a lot of time. They'll start around the 28-yard line. 6:54 left. All they need is a field goal to take the lead.
At their own 28-yard line.
Defense needs to step up here. All kinds of stars on this defense, as evidenced under their feet. Lamar, across his body, no way. Lamar Jackson has had a lot of chances to scramble and run, and he just has made some bad throws on the run. I don't know why he would throw that and not run that ball. Quick throw. It's going to be a 1st down. Brady Lang misses a tackle. That's rare. Finally brought down by Jackson Rydell, and that's a pretty big gain. 55 yards for Mark Andrews. He's been the biggest killer of this Big Cotter defense so far. He had the 2 first drive catches, including the touchdown, and that's a pretty big one. Lamar pulled down. That is a sack from Theo Coley. Cubs universe with a sack. 6-yard sack. Jim Cotter instilling some confidence in his quarterback. And he got to him right away. Lamar had no time there. 2nd and 16. And Kamara is brought down by Brady Lang for a loss of 1. Brady Lang has everything in this game. He's got a sack, he's got a tackle for loss, he's got a pick 6. Defensive Player of the Year, I think so. Making a strong case in Week 1 on national TV. 3rd and 17, obviously a must-stop. And they will stop him. Brady Lang missed tackle. Cleaned up by Michael Handel. And the Ravens will likely punt with 5 minutes to play. Big Cotter linebacking core playing really, really well in this game. Pass rush has been very bad so far other than that sack. The Brady Lang sack in the red zone was key. But the edge rushers have not played well. And that is Nate Reed and Owen Van Ness. But it hasn't hurt the Cotters so far. Only held the Ravens to 13, albeit in 8-minute quarters. Maybe I should make 10-minute quarters from now on. I don't know. It's tough to tell. We can vote after the game if I should up them to 10-minute quarters.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
CJ Smith in motion. Farmer fakes to him, steps back, and he can't even get rid of the ball. Now he just airmails it down the field, and that was dangerous. If that stayed a couple more feet to the left, it's inbounds and a pick. But Farmer gets it out of bounds just barely. 2nd and 10. Don't even know who he was targeting because he wasn't just throwing it away there. He was taking a shot but going towards the sideline. A safe throw, but a dangerous one. 2nd and 10. Should be running the ball. And they're throwing again, going deep, and it's intercepted by Marcus Peters. You gotta be shitting me. What are you doing here? I don't understand why you're not running the football and taking time off the clock. Not only just not running the ball, but throwing it 40 yards down the field in one-on-one coverage with a 1-point lead. That's not a good throw by Farmer, but that is even worse by Caleb fucking Cotter and Jim Cotter. Unbelievable. As there's a huge sack by Troy Williams. He's like, all right, Jim, you're going to try to fuck us over. I'm not going to let you do that. 3rd sack of the day for the Big Cotter defense, 2nd and 16. Jim Cotter loving it. Defense bailing out the bullshit offensive play calling. Ravens pretty much in throw mode here. Off the Kamara, he'll get maybe half of it back. Exactly half of it back. 8-yard gain, 3rd and 8. Huge play, 3.5 to go. Lamar rolls right, fires across his body again, and Kamara can't get their tackle made by Brady Lang. Who else? 7th tackle of the ball game. What a performance. Will the Ravens go for it, or will they punt with 3 minutes and trust their defense and maybe Caleb and Jim's shit-ass play calling to get them the ball back? We will see. They are going to punt. I probably would too, given what I saw the last drive by the Cotter offense. But the Cotters have a golden opportunity to seal this one away. Ravens do have 3 timeouts. Kieran gets just trucked. No gain on the return. Cotters will start at the 32. 2:51 to go. Couple of first downs, and this thing's over. Mike Farmer's had a pretty decent game, but the 2 picks, man. Please run the football, Caleb and Jim. What are you fucking doing? And he's going to get sacked. I mean, at least the clock's going to fucking run, but what the fuck, dude? Why would you throw there, and why can't you release the damn football out of bounds, Mike, so you don't lose 12 yards? Throw the ball, dude. You could tell 2 guys were all over you there, and you can't even get rid of the football. You had 4 seconds to throw that away. 2nd and 22. I'd still run it here. Run the clock to the 2-minute warning. Little screen. Terry, nice little move. Don't run out of bounds, you fucking retard. The 2-minute warning was 2 seconds away. Greg, what the hell, dude? What the hell? 3rd and 22. Ravens are definitely going to get it back unless this finds a hand. It's a 3rd pick of the game for Farmer, and he's going to run it back. I think he got out of bounds. 128. Clock stoppage helps the Cotters here. So we will gladly take your no huddles, Ravens. And you're running out of bounds. Please keep doing it. Kamara I don't think he got there. I think it's going to be 3rd and inches, and Jim Cotter is going to call his first timeout. They did give it to him. I don't know about that spot, refs. Kamara stuffed. I don't know who made that play. Jim Cotter uses his 2nd timeout. Brady Lang with another tackle there. No gain. Got to get 2 more stops here. Kamara, there's another tackle for Brady Lang, his 9th. Final timeout, Jim Cotter, and this is a must-stop or this game's over. 3rd and 6, handoff Kamara. He got the first down, and the Ravens are likely going to win. And they're not going to give that one to him. We'll take it, refs. We will take it. I think both spots were wrong. That one looked like a first down, and the other one looked like he was short. But we will take it, and the Ravens are not taking any chances. They are kicking.
Ravens 16, Jets 14.
32 seconds with no timeouts to get into field goal range. Gonna be really difficult. The kick is definitely, it is gonna go to the end zone. So the Cotters won't waste any time off the clock there. Should have kicked it short, I would think, but they didn't. Kieran will wisely take a knee. Mike Farmer can redeem his shit performance, his 3-pick performance, if he can find a throw here that gets the Cotters in field goal range. Is it actually lagging? Farmer can't get rid of it. He fumbles the football, and it's picked up by Tucker. 5 seconds, final play of the ball game. Thrown, caught, first down, time expires, and the Ravens have beaten the Big Cotters 16-14.
Ravens 16, Jets.
Wow, what a tough loss. What a terrible loss for the Big Cotters. They had all the chances in the world to put the game away, and instead they throw the ball, throw 2 picks, and lose. You cannot be serious. We'll take a look at the numbers. 16-14 Ravens. Mike Farmer 17-22, 137 yards, a touchdown, and 3 picks. QBR of 68. Greg Terry had 2 carries for 4 yards. Cotters didn't run the ball. I just don't understand. Mike Farmer had that 16-yard run. Receiving-wise, should just go to the Big Cotters here. Receiving-wise, Tim Wallace had the touchdown, the only offensive touchdown of the game. Terry couldn't do anything in the pass-catching game. Kieran, 56 yards on 4 catches. C.J. Smith, 41 yards on 3 catches. And wide receiver 1, Sam Holvey, very quiet opening game, 2 catches, 14 yards. Blocking, Tucker, the right tackle, lets up 2 sacks. And 90 overall left tackle, IV, allows 1. On defense, tackles, 11 for Theo Coley, 9 for Brady Lang, 8 for Connor Rourke, 7 for Drew Spalding, 6 for Rydell, 5 for Keefe, 5 for Salen, 4 for Tosk, 3 for Van Ness, 3 for Handel, 3 for Reed, 2 for Williams, 2 for Ingram, 1 for Terry, the running back, after the pick, and 1 for Austin Cotter, 1 for the guard Austin Cotter after a pick, and then 1 for Kieran Tawari. Tackles for loss, we're looking at 2 for Brady Lang, 2 for Theo Coley. These 2 had great games. 1 for Troy, 1 for Kyle Tosk, 1 for Ben Keefe, 1 for Jackson Rydell, 1 for Drew Spalding. Sack-wise, 3 of them in total. 1 for Troy, 1 for Brady, 1 for Theo. Picks, obviously, it was the pick 6 from Brady Lang, and we didn't force any fumbles that game. So that is it. And then kicking, Jordan had no field goal attempts in this game, made both extra points. That is it for the Big Cotters this week. I will exit out of the game and see if anyone has upgrades to make. I'll show that on the stream because it has like the weekly upgrades for players. All right, we got Brady Lang, Joel Salin, Jackson Rydell, Dade Pitchford, and then the running back version of me and the defensive tackle version of Dade Pitchford all will be upgraded. They all have 1 skill point, so we will upgrade all players. And that'll do it for week 1. Big Cotters lose 16-14. Unbelievable. Just unreal, man. They'll take on the Indianapolis Austin Cotters next week at home in Cotterville for the home opener. See you then, Big Cotter fans.